As a social media person, mention 3 Nigerians you dislike seeing on social media.
Portable.
1.
Very dark man.
2.
Blessing CEO.
What do they have in common?
They have no substance, but they are very intelligent. And that's
Are you a patriotic Nigerian? Do you consider yourself a patriotic Nigerian?
Do I even consider myself a Nigerian?
That's the first question then.
I don't think I even consider myself as a Nigerian.
Why?
I think I consider myself more as a Yoruba person.
Are you tribalistic?
I'm not tribalistic.
So why would you consider yourself first as a Yoruba person, or rather than being a Nigerian?
It's my reality.
Okay, tell me about it.
I have more of an identity with where I come from.
Okay.
Because I don't think
your dressing is not
Yes.
It's actually not giving credence.
Yes.
Okay.
You are very right. You are very right in that observation. And I will explain myself. In fact, I would even say I have more affiliations with the Western world that colonized us than even the Nigerian name. Because when we say, are you patriotic? You are patriotic to a set of ideology. I know the ideology of my Yoruba heritage. I know the Omoluabi ideology. I don't know the Nigerian ideology.
Japa.
I don't know.
Okay, that's the Nigerian dream, not the Nigerian ideology. Japa is the Nigerian dream, not the Nigerian ideology.
So sincerely, I don't know what is the mantra for that nomenclature Nigeria as a geographical construct that brings different cultures together. So what is the unifying line? I don't know it.
You don't?
I don't know it.
So what are you still doing here?
Because
will I be right to say if you lay your hands on 30, 40, 50 million naira now, you and your family, you are leaving Nigeria with the next available flight? Are you Team Japa or Team Nigeria?
Sincerely, you're putting me on the spot. Now you mentioned, you didn't even mention 15, 20, you said 20, 30.
Yes, that's what it takes now for, if you want to, maybe if you want to go and study abroad. I've even learned that is old, that's getting stale now. That's you need more than that for you to have your maybe master's or PhD if you want to travel through studies or something. It's
a big question. I don't even know why I'm finding that to answer, and that just shows you that I'm even indecisive. It should be a no-brainer. I should just be able to tell you I'm not going, or I should be able to tell you I can go.
Okay, let me rephrase. How much will you have that will make you think of relocating from Nigeria?
That will make me think of relocating to Nigeria. I don't even need any money. If I have any opportunity to leave, I'm leaving. So
now let me ask, how much will it take to have you stay back in Nigeria?
Okay, 30, 40, like you said.
If you have that, you are staying back. Do you believe Nigeria has problems?
Well, you see, the name Nigeria. Okay, now
Nigeria is problem.
The name Nigeria is what is giving me the problem itself. Because when you mention Nigeria now, you're not just talking to Bemi as a Yoruba boy. You are talking of Bemi in a geographical construct amongst 200 million people of different ethnicity and culture. And that's the question you're asking me in relating to every one of us in that construct. And I'm thinking, what unifies us? What makes us one? What makes us have one direction?
The Constitution.
Okay, the Constitution. Okay.
I'm asking, it could be the Constitution.
Yes, it could be.
At least we have something that binds us, and that is the Constitution that says that we are one indivisible entity, sovereign entity.
Yes, random talks, right? And we can't say anything.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so yes, in that same Constitution, right here in this geographical location, Ibadan to be precise, I can't get married to a 13-year-old girl. But in this same Nigeria, a 30-year-old girl can be considered a woman in another part of this same Nigeria.
Yes.
Still the same Constitution.
Still the same Constitution.
Okay.
Same coin, different sides.
All right.
So now, I was asking if you think Nigeria has a problem, but you have not been able to answer me particularly. Do you think Nigeria is problem? Nigeria is problem or Nigeria has a problem?
Well, maybe the joining together of different cultures, different people with different ways of life without a definite unifying constitution makes it a big problem. But does Nigeria have a problem? Maybe leadership.
Maybe leadership.
Leadership problem. Not even maybe. I think leadership.
Who's your
problem.
favorite Nigerian politician?
Politician? None.
You cannot put favorite and politician in the same, in the same sentence.
No.
So now, as a social media person, mention 3 Nigerians you dislike seeing on social media.
Portable.
1.
Very dark man.
2.
Blessing CEO.
What do they have in common?
They have no substance, but they are very intelligent, and that's a big problem.
They have no substance, but they are very intelligent.
Yes.
I'm trying to see how intelligent Portable is.
Yes.
Tell me.
Because an average monkey is very intelligent.
And you believe he lives in this, he's a baboon, he lives in the zoo.
Yes. An average monkey is intelligent. An average pelican is intelligent. Pelican can steal anything from anybody, but they have no wisdom. They can't live beyond what they are. They are still animals.
And you think that best describes
yes.
What of VDM?
Yes, same thing. VDM too is extremely intelligent, but I think VDM is a product of Nigeria, a product of pain, and a product of unresolved trauma.
That's heavy.
Yes.
That's heavy. And then lastly, Blessing CEO.
Blessing CEO, as in, unto whom much is given, much is expected. And if you come to equity, you come with clean hands. So if I want to preach chastity, I must even be one that has a string line of sexual abuses on my neck. As in, I should be the standard of, yes, I should be the standard of whatever I want to preach.
If you have a superpower,
yes,
to change anything in this world,
yes,
what would that be?
Maybe take people like Portable, people like Very Dark Man, people like Blessing CEO, and put them where they ought to be, which is probably in a nursery school being tutored on the etiquette of life as it should be, and not them
going through therapy.
Yes, but not them being the one dispensing knowledge like what we have now, and people are sucking up to it.
All right.